Alright, so time for another truck repair video. In this case, it's a 2003 Chevy Silverado. So the issue today is we are missing a ground wire, which goes from the hood of the truck down to the firewall of the truck. So that little one right there in the center, and that one right there in the center. Okay. Now ground wires are important. In some cases, you might have a ground wire connected to something important. There's a lot of issues. Some people complain about issues on this side where there's a PCM wire. This is not nearly as important. Now if the PCM ground is messed up, then it could start grounding through a different location, and that could cause all kinds of weird signals in your truck. But this one's not nearly as important. The main reason I'm doing this is because I want to try to improve the grounding overall in my truck to get a better CB radio signal, reduce a little bit of noise. Now, I know this isn't really connected to anything electrical, but who knows, it might help a little bit. So, what I'm going to do is, first we're going to disconnect these old bolts. As you can see, the wire was completely removed, or completely torn apart. So all we have is just a little metal circular thing. I don't know what it's called. I guess the eye-ring or eye connector. We're gonna start here at the top. Alright, there's one nut. And we'll remove this. By the way, I'm using an 11mm open-ended wrench. This one's already a little bit loose. Alright, so now we're going to put in this new, brand spanking new ground wire. Okay, I've kind of bent it in such a way so that when I close the hood, it's not going to pinch right in here in between the where the firewall is. So anyway, do one piece at a time here. Now, according to popular belief, you should make sure that the solid side is against the firewall, or against the metal that you're connecting it to. So you've got two different sides here. It's hard to see it, but if you look real close, you see that pinched. There's a pinched side, and then there's a flat side, and you want to put the flat side in a position, okay, up against your vehicle. All right. So here we go. We're going to start with this side up here. And we're going to use our nut here at the same time. Which is easier said than done with one hand. One of these days I'm going to invest in a tripod. Make this a little bit easier to do. Now, no, on some models of trucks, I've been to the junkyard a few times, and some of these trucks actually did have light fixtures that were set up inside here. As you can see, mine's a little messy. It doesn't have a light fixture, so it could very well be that the original tint of this particular ground wire would have been for that purpose. and it may have just been redundant, but there's usually an important reason to have these. It could be fire safety. Main reason is just mainly electrical safety, making sure that your vehicle isn't doing something crazy like with your PCM or something like that, and it's grounding to the wrong place, could cause fires and such. Sure, I don't know the details of that, but it's better to be safe than sorry. Right, we're gonna tighten these down now with our open-ended wrench, 11 millimeter open-ended wrench. There we go. Alright, so it's connected together. So now for the last procedure, just to make sure, I'm going to start closing this here, see which way it bends. And it looks good. It's not going to get caught. So that's the last thing I want to have happen, is install it and get it snipped off right after I get it. Anyway, this is another 2003 Chevy Silverado repair video. Thank you very much.